Sonnet 27 by William Shakespeare, 1565 to 1616. Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed, the dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head, to work my mind when body's work's expired. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness, which the blind do see, save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view, which like a jewel hung in ghastly night makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. Okay, this is a sonnet by William Shakespeare. This is to the fair youth, and this is saying that Shakespeare is, when he goes to bed, he can't sleep because he's thinking about the fair youth, and he's clearly so enamored with the fair youth that he finds he can't sleep. And this is his way of putting it. So let's see. Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. So I'm tired after a hard day, and I go to bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. So the place for your arms and legs to rest after travelling all day, after a hard day's work. But then begins a journey in my head. But then my mind starts to travel, to work my mind when body's work's expired. So my mind begins a journey, and now my mind is beginning to work when my body has finished working. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee. So then my thoughts go far away. My thoughts make a pilgrimage. A pilgrimage is where you walk to a holy place, and zealous, full of energy and zeal. So my thoughts zoom to you, and I start to think about you as if my mind is on a pilgrimage, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, and I can't sleep. Yeah, so I'm tired, but I can't sleep. I'm wide awake, looking on darkness, which the blind do see. So I'm lying there in the darkness, and this is the darkness, which is the same as the darkness for the blind. The blind don't. All the blind see is darkness. Save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view. So I see darkness, but it's not, because my soul, my being, sees the imaginary sight of you in this darkness. So I am sightless because my eyes are shut, but I can see you. I can see my image of you, which like a jewel hung in ghastly night makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. So which, and your shadow, your image is like a beautiful jewel, a diamond, a sapphire, hanging in the ghostly night, because maybe this image of you is like a ghost, and this makes the black of night beauteous, and makes the old face of night new. I like the way he's personifying night. I think he should have put a capital N on night here, which makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. So this renews the night. It makes night a new experience because I'm thinking of you. Lo, look, so, thus, by day my limbs, by night my mind. So all day my limbs are working for thee. I want to be with you. And my limbs are working all day. And my mind is working all night. And so for you and for me, my whole body is working for you and for me, is thinking about you and me. But there's no rest for me, no quiet find. So there's no rest for me. I'm just totally restless restlessly in love with you. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 27 by William Shakespeare.